Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Let me do a little housekeeping real quick. Yeah, y'all. We are at the Edwards, Ontario 22 IMAX theaters. And as y'all see, we're here to see a flick. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Alien Covenant on deck. It's May 18th. We're a day early, like we used to do years ago for these midnight early screenings. Finally back to see the Immortal Classic franchise. Back in 1979, I believe it was, is when the first one dropped. Ridley Scott, he let you know that in space, no one can hear you scream. And he introduced the Xenomorphs. And, James Cameron picked up the ball with Aliens. David Fincher with Alien 3. And this French dude for Alien Resurrection. And then they gave us AVP by my man, what's the dude who directs the Resident Evil movies and who directed the Mortal Kombat giant. And then they gave us AVPR. Ugh. And we got Predator joints, but this ain't got nothing to do with Predator. And then Ridley Scott said, you know what? I want my franchise back. Let me give y'all Prometheus, about the ship that was being explored in the first Alien. People boo-hooed about it and everything like that. So he's like, all right, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all Xenomorphs. More Xenomorphs than you can take. So here we go. Once again, 2017, we back with the Xenomorphs. Continuing the story of Prometheus and Alien Covenant, y'all. Let's get in there. We about to do it in IMAX. So let's go get our ticket. Atom Tickets provided us with that, and the concessions that should be ready for us. Let's go retrieve them. All right. Alien Covenant, y'all. There we go, y'all. Got the whiskers showing. Sorry. Here we go. Alien Covenant. Ridley Scott's doing it again. Scott Freeze films, all that good stuff. It's been a long time in the making, almost 30, 40 years, actually 40 years, almost 40 years. So let's go check it out, y'all. Alien Covenant, got the treats on deck. About to go on IMAX, got my ticket in my pocket. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go, IMAX, baby. Got the Gestapo at the front, checking people's tickets. Anyways, here we go. IMAX, baby. Covenant. Alien Covenant was good, but it definitely wasn't great. They spent a little too much time establishing themselves on this new planet. They should have kind of got right to it. They didn't ramp up the action well enough with some good suspense. The suspense wasn't on point enough to say like, oh, whoa, 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 here we go. It was cool. It was dope, but it was cool. Further thoughts. Gotta check leakage. All right, y'all. Alien Covenant. They had all the pieces on the board. It's just, you know, it just wasn't as. It didn't live up to my expectations, unfortunately. I would say still remaining champ goes to James Cameron, Aliens, 1986. I remember I saw it at that little theater that's right across from USC, or that little USC shopping center. I remember my pops took me and my brother to see it in 1986. There was no movie that could compare. And, you know, still years later, like what, 20, 30 years later, they still cannot outdo James Cameron. If I was James Cameron, I'd be like, yep, I'm that guy. But Ridley Scott, you had two chances to kind of outdo James Cameron, and you didn't really succeed. This was definitely cool. It was definitely good. It was an Aliens movie. But I think I kind of even like Prometheus better. I like the mystery of Prometheus even better. As far as the answers from what happened from Prometheus, yes, they were answered and everything, but I think this needed to be kind of. It's like wearing a pair of shoes that's just loose fitting. It's like, yeah, it's on. It ain't gonna come off or anything like that, but you can tie them joints a little tighter. You know what I mean? So yeah, Alien Covenant. It was cool. It just wasn't scary. It just didn't bring that fear. You know, oh man, I don't know if it's even better than Alien 3 or Alien 4. It's actually better than Alien 4. And they kind of gave some nods to the sequels throughout the years because of the evolution of the xenomorph. Kind of reminded me of a variation you saw in Alien Resurrection. But and then also saying how, you know, it started off on the wildlife, the animals of the world, and that kind of was a nod to Alien 3, where the main xenomorph was more from a dog. Yeah, it was cool. It was dope, but it should have been a lot better. It should have been a lot better, y'all. So that's your boy Neek, me in the movies. Just saw Alien Covenant, and yeah, I should see it to get in on the discussion, y'all. So I give it like this, tilted, you know, kind of tilted. Not exactly satisfying, but satisfying enough. Anyways, Alien Covenant, y'all. Yeah, I will say there was this one part that was incredibly dorky, and it should have been like the oh moment, but it turned out to be dorky, and I blame the CGI, yo. You can't give us a birth in 2017 that looks worse than the birth in 1979, the iconic birth from 1979. And when you first see it here, it looks dorky, y'all.